it. Grab your phone. Did you guys download that app yesterday? That's okay. Yeah, download it. Download it. Download it.
Testing. I can. You don't want to. Test. Praise like glue. Those chains that once held me. I'm free. Test. I'm free. Look at what the Lord has done. I'm never going back to the way I was. I'll sing, I'll dance. I'm free. Thank God I'm free. You took the cross and you broke your body. You shed your blood, now the sinner can sing.
Walls fall down. Name of Jesus. When we break. No, when we what? Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing.
Right.
Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. It's really quiet. I don't know. Good. Here it's quiet. Yeah.
You took the cross and you broke your body. You shed your blood, now the sinner can't see. I couldn't do it, so you did it. One more time, you took the cross and you broke your body. Shed your blood. My days paid and my record. I couldn't do it, so you did.
Alright, pause it. Yeah, but let's go through the whole thing from the top. Huh? Yeah? Try it. Better? Okay. I'm gonna give it back to you right now. I'm just gonna adjust one thing. Yeah. Play it. Yeah.
When I think about what I've done,
Try to connect again. Yeah, every time. So if you can do it beforehand in the beginning of the service and just set it and forget it, you'll be alright.
I'll sing about Jesus, sing of his goodness and all he's done. And I'll sing about Jesus, sing of his mercy I can't outrun. I will testify with my hands lifted high. I'll sing about Jesus.
Verse together.
When I look at where I am now, how I see how he brought me out, his grace that now defines me is what rewrites my story. This is my testimony. I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his goodness and all he's done. I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his mercy I can't outrun. I will testify with my hands lifted high. I'll sing about Jesus. Brought me out of my night, brought me out of my pain, he brought me out of my morning. I'm dancing again. He brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain, he brought me out of my sadness. I'm laughing again. Say, he brought me out of my dark room, brought me out of my shame, he brought me out of my morning. I'm dancing again. I'm brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain, he brought me out of my sadness. I'm laughing. He brought me out of my darkness. He brought me out of my chains. He brought me out of depression. I'm testify with my hands lifted high. He brought me out of my sorrow, brought me out of my shame. He brought me out of my knowing I'm dancing again. He brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain. He brought me out of my sadness, I'm laughing. He brought me out of my sorrow, brought me out of my shame. He brought me out of my mourning, I'm dancing again. He brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain. He brought me out of my sadness, I'm laughing again. He brought me out of my darkness, brought me out of my chains. He brought me out of depression, I'm shouting.
Oh, my bad.
He brought me out, he brought me out.
The miry.
Clay set my foot on the rock. Yeah, he gave me freedom to songs to sing. I'll sing about Jesus. Yeah, he ran me out of the miry clay, set my foot on the rock. Yeah, he gave me freedom and a song to sing. And I'll sing about Jesus. And I'll sing about Jesus. Yeah, I'll sing about Jesus. Yeah, how we sing. I'll sing about Jesus. One more time, sing. I'll sing about Jesus. Yes, I'll sing. I'll sing about. I'll shout. And I'll shout about. I'll shout. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll sing about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout. I'll shout about Jesus. One more time. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll dance about Jesus. And I'll dance about Jesus. I'll dance about Jesus. Somebody one more time. One more time.
Yeah. Take down the half step. What key we're going from?
Chess.
A. I'm a switch keys. I'm gonna go from first song's in D, second song's in A. Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Auto tune, autos. Yeah. And you wanna sound like T-Pain? I'm gonna buy you a Bible. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it again. Yeah, same one. No. First one we got. Let's go with this one again. You give me the verse, Phil? I'm about to blow up my ear,
Of the pit I was living in, how hard he fought to love me. Redemption is my story. I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his goodness and all he's done.
Sorry.
And I will sing, I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his mercy I can't outrun. And I will testify with my hands lifted high. I'll sing about Jesus.
I'll just do it low. That whole chorus. It's better. All right, let's do it.
And when I look at where I am now, oh how I see how he brought me out. His grace that now defines me
is what rewrites my story. We go up here and tell him, this is my testimony.
I will sing, I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his goodness and all he's done.
And I will sing,
I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his mercy, I can't outrun.
I will testify with my hands lifted high. I'll sing about Jesus. The last part split. Bridge. He brought me out of my sorrow, brought me out of my shame, brought me out of my mourning. I'm dancing again. You say you brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain, brought me out of my sadness. I'm dancing, I'm laughing again. Sing. He brought me out of my sorrow,
Brought me out of my
yes
shame,
he did.
brought me out of my mourning.
Say I'm dancing again. Brought me out of my pain.
Brought me out of my
Let's go.
sadness, I'm laughing again.
He brought me out of my darkness, brought me out of my chains, brought me out of depression. I'm shouting again, and I will sing, and I will sing. I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his goodness, like all he's done. And I will sing, I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his mercy, I can't outrun. So I will sing, sorry, I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his goodness and all he's done. And I will sing, yeah.
I'll sing about Jesus, sing about his mercy, I can't outrun.
I will testify. I will testify with my hands lifted high. He brought me out of my sorrow, brought me out of my shame. He brought me out of my mourning. I'm dancing again. Say, he brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain.
Brought me out of my sadness, I'm laughing.
He brought me out of my
Sorrow, brought me out of my shame.
brought me out of my mourning, I'm dancing again. He brought me out of my worry, brought me out of my pain. He brought me out of my sadness, I'm laughing. He brought me out, he brought me out.
My darkness,
He brought me out, brought me out of depression. I'm shouting again. He brought me out of the miry clay, set my foot on the rock. Yeah, he gave me freedom and a song to sing. I'll sing about Jesus, yeah. He brought me out of the miry clay, set my foot on the rock. Yeah, he gave me freedom and a song to sing. I'll sing about Jesus, yeah. I'll sing about Jesus, yeah. I'll sing about Jesus, yeah. One more time we sing,
I'll sing about Jesus.
yeah. One more time say, I'll sing about Jesus. Double time saying, I'll sing about Jesus. I'll sing about Jesus. I'll sing about
Jesus. I'll sing about Jesus. I'll sing about Jesus. I'll sing about Jesus. I'll sing about Jesus.
and I'll shout about Jesus.
I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus. I'll shout about Jesus.
I'll shout about Jesus. Next one, do alto. I'll shout about Jesus. Later. One more time. And I'll dance about Jesus.
I'll dance about Jesus. I'll dance about Jesus. I'll dance about Jesus.
One more time. Packy, did you want to do any mic stuff or solid? Yeah, I think so. You guys okay with it? All right, Rochelle. Let's do it again. Whatever. Doesn't cut. It just goes straight in. No. Leave it. Just leave it.